Oh yeah, I need to make the blue skeet. I'm just gonna start saying that for blue sky tweets. Alright, let's hop in. Gwendolyn Pool. Once again, we are doing the superhero skins that I have. I'll probably go back and do the My Hero ones as well, because those are also superheroes. And they have appeared in Marvel crossovers, so... At least All Might has. I like this shark back bling. It works really well for Gwen because of Jeff the Land Shark. Her pet. They constantly forget that she has Jeff. That is her boy. Ah, well. This is... I do find it funny, because the last few times I've played this, it is quite literally just been me playing dress up. Which is valid. I'm valid. I'm the most valid person in the world, by the way. Drop in the water. And then we'll get our chest over here. Oh, perfect. Oh, wow. Okay. Not a bad start at all, actually. God damn. What do peppers do? I guess nothing. I don't appear to be doing anything different. Maybe they're one of those things that, like, are essentially deprecated with rolls. Maybe it was one of the things that make you run faster or something, but now just the pickaxe will do that. Might as well swap off my pistol because, like, you know, the starting pistol isn't good, unfortunately. Surprisingly enough... Oh. Bank shot pistol? Maybe. I mean, I guess I'll take it. It's an option. It's something that I guess I wouldn't have. But, you know, it's still not great. Oh. Okay. I'll take this Sprite. Ooh! Sprite chest, and no one's gotten to yet. Let's go. How are we still at a point where they haven't just made it so, like... the Sprite chests just give you, like, the lowest tier of, like, the specialty ones, like gold or gummy or whatever it is now. Like, I don't get it. Like, everyone has all of the basic ones except for, like, the 0 point. Like... Oh my god. The bank shot pistol... Every time I use it, I miss like 13 times. I ain't gonna lie. Ah, see, there's Gummy. Fact is, we should all be getting like Gummy all the time. What the fuck? Oh, I guess somehow I just didn't have these before? Strange. Okay, we're not doing that, love, okay? Just gonna be honest with you. We're not doing that here, okay? Oh wow, I can search that through there. Oh, hey Gummy Water Sprite. I will take you instead of my Spire Rifle. Go put away our good friends, these sprites. Alright, grab some stiff. I don't know if me getting these to, like, an extra level even helps in terms of, like, getting additional, Sprite juice back. Alright, good job. You failed horrifically at that, and you gave me, more stuff. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, go over here. And we're going to Dragon Ball the Super Dam. Remember when Dragon Ball used to have an anime? And now it doesn't. It doesn't even have a manga anymore, I don't think. Now that I think, I don't think it does. That's sad. To be fair, the creator did kind of die. To be fair, the creator hasn't been involved in Dragon Ball, like, in a large way since Z. Both GT and Super were made by a different guy. And Daima. The only reason that Toriyama had any involvement with Dragon Ball beyond Z is genuinely just, like, to advertise that he was still working on it. Like, they would be like, oh, he made these designs and stuff. That was the extent of him being there. I don't know then. It's because Toei is a shit company that barely does anything other than just, I don't know, like, copyright troll and harass and, abuse its workers. That's the purpose of Toei. Me when I beg to tell it to give me more scraps of Sailor Moon content. It's never gonna happen. It's literally never going to happen, unfortunately. Can you imagine trying to make a goddamn female-led manga in this political climate? Like, it would be the end of the world. Get a movie like every few years. You know what? That's good. I'm glad you get at least that. You deserve more, but I'm glad you get at least that. One video, though. Has there even been... Okay, out of curiosity, has there been a Sailor Moon game, even, like, not released in like, in anywhere other than Japan, since the Super Nintendo ones? Like, genuine? Like, I straight up don't know. Yeet! And once again, since Gesapina has brought up the Sailor Moon video games, I must remind the world once again that the Sailor Moon game in the American release, or it might just be international release, it might not just be an American thing. The international release of the Sailor Moon Super Nintendo game has a cheat code that all it does is it makes their feet visible. It takes off their shoes. Just a reminder to all y'all that is a real thing. There is a Sailor Moon foot code. Just as a reminder. The reason for it is interesting. Like, I make the joke about it very frequently. However, there is a genuine reasoning behind it, even if that reasoning is stupid. I don't know if I've ever addressed the actual context behind it, but basically, in the Japanese release of that game, it showed off different costumes, which were, like, if I believe correctly, they were spoilers from the show, or they were outright bikini costumes. I forget which one. So they decided what they were going to do was, instead of, having, those bikini costumes or those spoiler costumes, they were just going to essentially disable the entire code. However, because this was an international release, they didn't have exactly the same programmers behind it. So instead of just, disabling the code, they overwrote the sprites. Except they didn't completely. They didn't completely overwrite them. They left the feet uncovered by mistake. It is one of the strangest things. Italian-only DS game. Why? Why specific? Okay. Yeah, so basically, Sailor Moon for the Super Nintendo accidentally made a foot code. Allegedly. Part of me still just thinks that there was a freak on the team. Apparently Italians love Sailor Moon. That makes sense because of you, to be fair. Like, I've met you. You love Sailor Moon. And your name is literally Gessapina Rotini. I'm Italian light, not an actual Italian. You live in, like, one of the states that has a very high Italian population. That counts. What is wrong with you? Why are you blue? What? How strange. Top 3, damn. Well, too bad for the other guys. I'm not playing the game. I'm just extracting these damn sprites, and if they get in my way, I kill them. For some reason, the word light always reminds me of the fact that I used to own a iPod Touch when I was a child. That was the coolest thing in the goddamn world. And for some reason, as a kid, like, you don't have money as a kid, so, you get free games. And I never understood why on the iPod Touch, there were always 3 versions. There was the full release, there was free, and then there was light. And both light and free were free. I don't understand. And sometimes instead of free, it would be demo. Sometimes, like... But light was always there. And to me, I'm just like, why? Why would you have this many versions? See, to me that just doesn't make sense. Shout out to Italy. Oh, I'm in the top 2. I didn't even realize. Shit. Alright, well. Stinks. Well, they can come and get me, I guess. I do not have shields, which is really funny. I'm just gonna make my final stand without shields, I guess. I'm gonna jump on these damn Tetris blocks. The storm's not closing in fast enough to be a concern to me. Which is quite funny, actually. Alright. Oh, pistol? It's time to go. Rolling around at the speed of sound out here. Oh god! What the fuck, dude? Why were you there? What the hell? Why were you there, of all places? Okay, whatever. In whatever. Locker, not shop. Okay. Save this loadout, because this loadout is actually kind of goated. Alright, let's see. Who's up next? We got you. Alright, I think... Did we do Black Cat last time? I forget. Whatever. Actually, you also have... In Rivals, you have a pair-up with Jeff, now that I think about it. So, you actually get to keep this. I'll allow it. Do I have... Oh, you actually have a glider? Why, though? Let's see. Sidekick. Oh, you know what? Actually, this might be a perfect time to customize one of you. Hold on. Guessapina, would you like to help me create a weird little freak? Because I have 2 of these, because they were on the Battle Pass. You can only customize them once. Would you like to help me customize this into some sort of monstrosity? For this first thing, we can have gray or black, red, blue, and then white. However, on my way back from Wawa, give me like 15. Damn. Did you get the pancake sizzlies? cheese pretzel? Oh, cheese pretzels are good too, actually. I'm a rat like cheese. Makes sense to me. Oh shoot, I completely forgot to grab the fucking other sprite that I needed to max out that I got last time. Oops, oh well. That's fine. Excuse me. Bitch. Die. Idiot. Get dead, idiot. Oh god, I'm about to get dead, idiot. Damn it! Cheese pretzels are, like, better than the regular ones. This is true, but they're also smaller. Okay, since I only got a chance to use this character for, like, 10 seconds, we're gonna use her again. Need my collection to load, that way I can frickin' get the sprite and upgrade the sprite. There you are. Oh! Is this real or not? I can't tell. Oh well. To battle with the 360 to get it to play Sonic Unleashed. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I'm so sorry. Sonic Unleashed barely works on the platforms it was released on. You gotta play that shit backwards compatibility on like a Series X in order for it to reach 30 FPS. I'm so sorry. That video game was not made to be played. I don't need frames, I need it to read the disc. Real. incredibly real of you. After this match, I will put up... I am unsure if it's legit or not, but apparently the key art for the next season has leaked. And it does indeed have our good friend Soren Kingdom Hearts. So we will take a look at that afterwards. Werehog levels, you just press buttons and hope it does something while it tanks to 15 FPS. As God intended. Everyone knows that God's chosen frame rate is 15 FPS. Hello, Toucan. Welcome, welcome. I see a clown. Okay, clown has been murdered. Oh, the clown had no items. Alright, well, sorry, clown. Maybe I shouldn't have killed you. At least I'm not playing the PS3 version, which runs worse, because that's every game where it runs worse than PS3. I do wonder, between the PS2 and PS3 version of Sonic Unleashed, which one runs worse? Because neither of those games were made for that platform. PS2 Unleashed was made for the Wii, and PS3 Unleashed was made for the 360. So, like, which one runs worse? It's truly a question. Demands respect. Oh. Someone just left a friend here. Hello, Goldwater Sprite. You don't have any sprites. What's your purpose? Go away. Winning in kills does not matter. I just have to collect all of the sprites, even if they're sprites I already have. I think it's fun. I don't remember seeing any noticeable lag during the Snapcube PS2 Unleashed gameplay. I think the game is not very good. Damn. How could you say that to everyone's favorite Sonic game with it that has become their favorite Sonic game in the past 5 years? Sonic Unleashed. I think that glider is backwards. That's not the way it was supposed to. That's backwards. The glider is backwards. That's good. You know what? I'm glad. That's truly and honestly what we need in this world. more bugs. Oh, of course, because of the stupid fucking Twitter updates, even fucking harder to find things that I liked in order to put them on screen. Thank God. Alright. The fact that most Sonic games are all equally shit and good. Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think if you, as a Sonic fan, like any Sonic game, and you have been consistent about that since release, that is valid. If you are just, like, coming into something late, like, not even that, like, when the game came out initially, you were like, oh, this is the worst video game ever made. Everyone involved with this video game needs to fucking have a death by firing squad. And now, 20 years later, after Unleashed's release, you're like, actually, no, this is a hidden gem. It's just like, no. Fucking commit. You don't have any, like, you don't have any principles. Stop it. Like, even if your opinion, if your opinion has genuinely changed, that's valid. If you are someone who, at the time, was just like, oh, this fucking sucks. This is terrible. And I hate you. And then you didn't even fucking play it. You were just entirely going off of, like, public opinion, and then later on you still haven't played it, and you're like, oh, this is actually amazing, and you're doing that just because the public opinion has shifted. You're lame. I'm sorry. Why would an Xbox copy of Shadow be the worst version to play it on? The Xbox version of, like, every game that generation tends to be the best just because it's the most powerful system. Like, just out of curiosity, why would it be the worst way to play it? Is it, like, missing content, or, like, was it ported poorly? You know what, it's a Sonic game, it was probably ported poorly. I don't know why I asked that. That question is answered simply by the fact it's a Sonic game, isn't it? Xbox version of Sonic games with the most bugs because they had the least effort put into them. Yep, that makes sense. Which is... I wonder if that's, like, an effect of the fact that Microsoft didn't buy out Sega like Sega kind of wanted them to. I do wonder. I wonder what the world would have been like if Microsoft did, in fact, make that Sega purchase and made the Dreamcast a backwards compatible title, like a backwards compatible console on the original Xbox. Like, I wonder if that would have changed. Also, the 360 emulation makes them worse. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. 360 emulation is a lie that was cooked up by big Microsoft. I'm sorry. Anytime I've attempted to do 360 emulation when I was a kid, it was just like, it did not fucking function in the slightest. I truly and honestly believe that they were just lying. They were just making it up. Hold on. Just gotta deposit this way. No, wait, I needed that. Damn. Well, I guess I'll just wait around for a second. Target market thing, being that they thought the most copies would be sold on GameCube. Yeah. Hold on, you know what? That's actually a question. That's a good question. What platform did those Sonic games sell the most on? Like, genuinely. Because obviously the PS2 was the most popular console during that generation. But at the same time, like, I feel like the GameCube had a stronger market for people who would have enjoyed Sonic games. Like, that's actually, Prod GameCube. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of thinking that. Like, I feel like I always see copies of, like, Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog. I feel like I always see that on either GameCube or Xbox, and I never see it, like, PS2 copies. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't... Honestly, I'd kind of be surprised if, like, the Sony version's outsold. And that would probably make Sega feel like absolute dog shit, because, like, they were killed by the PlayStation. That is what did them in. GameCube is for autistic people. Yeah, that is true. I had one as a child. It was a hand-me-down from my uncle, who is also probably autistic. Alright, here's the key art that allegedly has leaked. So, let's take a look at this. Tails Glider, we know that's real. That was revealed today. The Crash looks AI generated, to be perfectly honest with me. But that's hard to tell. The Joker looks correct. That looks exactly like what Joker looks like in his reveal trailer. Mega Man Blaster makes sense. I don't understand why they gave Sonic shoulder pads. I feel like it's weird to give Sonic and Shadow the shoulder pads, because there is a Shadow up there as well. Is that a different Ryu? That looks like a different Ryu than the one we have in-game already. Strange. Oh yeah, it's definitely for a hitbox thing, but I'm surprised they changed the model to include different things for Sonic. That seems like something Sega would be, like, absolutely 100% against. Also, the Sora model, it literally just looks like the Kingdom Hearts 3 model, which makes sense. Although, I think, this might be fake, and I'm about to pull a frickin' autism brain there. Doesn't Sora swing the Keyblade with the crown of the key facing inward towards him instead of towards the enemy? That seems backwards, don't it? It's Crashy is no longer broken, homeless. Yeah, but he looks strange. He looks very odd. I cannot lie, he looks quite... Oh my god, somehow I missed the fucking Dr. Eggman in the middle. I think so. Interesting. I do appreciate Rush as a sidekick. I'm cool with that. The Mega Man... Honestly, I gotta say, even more than Crash being broken homeless, I think Mega Man, of all characters, is the most broken homeless character in a video game. So if this is real, I'm really happy to see Mega Man. Like, because he deserves better. He truly does. Like, this looks pretty correct, and I guess, to be fair, this is a work-in-progress one, so it's entirely possible that, like, there are some errors that wouldn't make sense. Mega Man at least got an upcoming game. No, he don't. Anytime Mega Man allegedly has a new game coming, he don't. It's not true. The fact of the matter is, every time Mega Man, they're like, oh, we got a new Mega Man game coming. Do you? Like, are you dead ass? Is there actually a fucking Mega Man game coming, or are you going to cancel it like the past 37 Mega Man games? These bitches love canceling Mega Man games. That's all Capcom does. Capcom gets a whiff of a Mega Man game being made, and they go, no, not allowed. No, Monster Hunter and Resident Evil for you, and nothing more. Fuck Capcom. Fuck Capcom. All my homies hate Capcom. Capcom does nothing but bullshit. They ain't got jack shit. Fuck you, Capcom. Fuck you, Capcom. Explode into a bazillion pieces. We did see gameplay. I truly and honestly refuse to believe it. That all AI generated. It's Capcom. It's not real. I don't believe it for a second. I don't believe that shit as far as I could throw it. Fake. Fake, not real. They do not exist. It's not real. I know it, you know it, we all know it. Capcom would rather go out of business than make a new Mega Man game. We all know it. It was just the Mega Man 11 engine again, but we could see it. Listen. Personally, in my honest and 100% accurate opinion, because I'm always right, it's not happening. It's just never gonna be real. It's like Kingdom Hearts 3. It doesn't exist. It's not real. It never came out. Classic Mega Man is more likely than asking for something new like Mega Man Legends. That's true. You know what? That's true. We're never gonna see a new Mega Man X or Mega Man EXE. We're never gonna see another Mega Man Legends. We will get AI generated classic Mega Man though. We know that. It's like I can see it right now. They took Tronbon out back and shot her. Yeah. They gave Tronbon a game of her own. Remember that? There was a time where Capcom, like, did things. Remember? That world wasn't too long ago. But at the same time, it was longer ago than the last time they actually cared about that franchise. Capcom at this point, it's Monster Hunter and Resident Evil. That's all it is. It's very expensive. I know! Which is fucked up, because I want to play it. I've seen that game in... That's one of the games that's up there on my list of biggest regrets of not purchasing when I had the opportunity to as a child before the market exploded. It and Conker's Bad Fur Day are both games that I was like, maybe I'll grab it a later time. And then I didn't because it went from being like $40 to being $200. And I'm just like, well, that's cool. Oh well. Money isn't real. We should just we should just force Capcom to remember the fact that they once made Mega Man kick a dog, in Mega Man Legends until they make a new Mega Man Legends game. Just reply to every Capcom tweet with the fucking gif of, Mega Man kicking a dog. Tronbon in my brain is owned by a trans woman and no one else at this point. Yeah, that checks out. Tronbon is probably one of the characters of all time where I'm just like, if you didn't tell me that that was made by Capcom officially, I would have just assumed that that was a trans woman's OC based off of Mega Man. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's one of those things where it's just like, have you ever seen, like, an OC that is very clearly, like, it used to be, like, an original character, but eventually the person drawing them was just like, I have too many headcanons, so I've created my own character, essentially. So they just eventually tweak the design enough to be legally distinct. That's what Tronbon is. You know what I'm talking about? Don't have the Tronbon emote set on anymore, unfortunately. Damn. That is unfortunate. Yeah. It's like that one artist who made so much Jotaro and Kakyoin art that they eventually just made them into OCs. It's like that. And that's something that I find really funny, is that under every one of their comment sections, there's always some dude who's like, people don't even know that this is fucking fan art of Jotaro and Kakyoin, and it's just like, no, everyone knows this. Like, it's fairly fucking obvious. It's not something that's hidden. It's not, they didn't delete all their old works. They very clearly still have all that shit visible. Whatever. Didn't Babble Rabbit Penny Snapcube star as a Sonic OC? Yeah, it did. I believe so, at least. Real motherfuckers know that Penny, as the Snapcube name, was found on camera. That was specifically from Penny's first time playing Papa's Pizzeria on her channel. And it was one of the default names that popped up. And she literally went, huh, Penny, that's a good name. And then just, you know, eventually the channel changed its name. And that original video is gone now. You can't see it. But the real ones know. The real ones know the Penny lore. And you know what the Penny lore is? It got Abraham Lincoln on the front of the coin. even additional penny lore. Now, there is indeed fact. The guy on the front of the penny, guess what? He's on the $5 bill. Bet y'all didn't know that. We should start putting new people on the coins. And dollars. We gotta do a reset, you know, like... These dudes, they're all out of date. We gotta put real American heroes on the penny now. We gotta put Goku on the nickel. Thanks, man. I appreciate that you wanted to join so badly. More penny lore, it didn't always have the link in. That's true, it used to just be a picture of wheat. Shouldn't Goku be on Mexican currency? There's no reason that Goku can't be on multiple currencies. Goku is a friend to everyone. Moida. Oh. Does Italy get ownership of Sailor Moon? I don't know, but Italy definitely gets ownership of Tifa Lockhart and Cloud Strife. Real ones know the lore there. Oh, you AI-generated motherfucker. Die. It's incredible that people don't bring up the fact that the Italian government once accidentally, in a Zoom call, broadcast worldwide the fact that one of their members was straight up gooning to Cloud Strife and Tifa Lockhart. No, Aerith, so unfortunately not Yuri, damn. Unfortunate. Shout out to Yuri. I thought that the security was so shit that people could just join. No, that was a member of the government. That was a certified Italiano original. Top 3, baby! We can do this. We have an unironically goated setup here. Get out. Get out of here, fish! Get extracted, you fish. You know what that means. Fish! I knew it. I knew I saw someone down here. Oh, damn. Damn. I got close. Oh, well. Number 2 again. Me and my 38 image large folder of teeth. That's a small folder. Give me my 0 point. I need that. I must make everything more higher level. Alright. Moving on, we can go to some more superheroes. Oh shit, Baymax counts as a superhero, don't he? Damn, I guess I gotta play as this bitch. Oh, well. It accumulates. So, like, where's the designable freak? Give me a second, I'll bring him up. You took a second to get back, so... Give me a short moment. Oh yeah, of course, Baymax you gotta give fire. He is a Marvel character technically. This is true. Alright, let me go to the sidekick area for you. Okay, so this is the customizable little freak. So for the base color, we can do this gray. We can do this red, this blue, or this white. We can also name this freak. You get also to name him. He looks like a fucked up Skylander. Okay. We got the accent colors. We got this gray that it starts with. You got this pink, which is disgusting. Have white. Oh god, that might be worse. And there is blue. He looks like he's gonna sell me cryptocurrency. Yeah, you're not wrong. This is like a Spyro Skylanders cryptocurrency, man. White, definitely. Alright. Okay, and then you have all the ice detailing. Do you want that the ice blue? Do you want it black? Which is like a dark blue. Do you want it white? Or do you want it deep blue? Looks like a cartoon steak. This poor child that we are transforming into a cartoon steak. Oh man. This is Steak Boy. Deep blue. So, is this deep blue or the ice blue? The one that I'm equipped, is that the deep blue? God. The one selected, okay. And lastly, we have eye color. We have this light blue, we have orange, dark blue, and green. That orange looks fucking insane. But it kind of pulls the design together a little bit. Orange looks gross. Alright. Lock in. So, what are we naming him? Name your son. This is the Crash Bandicoot NFT. The Beefler? I love it. The Beefler. Alright. I kinda love him. He sucks, but I kinda love him. New Arby's mascot! God, he is the Arby's mascot! Oh no! We've accidentally created the Arby's mascot! What in Arby's menu is that blue? He has the meats. Oh god. Get to high five this man. He's become our friend. Can you fuck off? God damn, you made the ugliest mech suit possible. That's crazy. I'm trying to look at Mr. Arby's over here. The blue is the mold that develops in the buns. Hell yeah. Get out of my way. I'm trying to talk to the Beefler. Y'all get this shit for free. You don't need my Sprite. Fuck off. It's fucked up when mold is blue instead of green. Like, you know that's bad, right? Like, if it's green, you're like, oh, well, I guess it just started molding. If it's blue, that shit been there for a minute. Arby's, we have the Morts. All our food keeps blowing up. Chicken. I'd like to take a moment to add. All our food keeps blowing up. fucking hate people. Okay, so the free Sprite that we all get for free, you're going to follow me out of the fucking bus to get it? Really? Get a fucking job. How many foreign nations is the Beefler banned from? All of them. There's not a single one he's allowed in. There is no way that these bitches are seriously this desperate for a free Sprite that we got in around 30 minutes. Can you fuck off? Like, actually. Just notice the pattern on your shirt looks like raw meat. It's pizza. It's pepperoni pizza. It's a shirt that features Mango from FNAF, so it's pizza. It's not the meat mangle. Not anymore now the Beefler is here. Oh no. He's like the snow miser and heat miser. Anything that he touches turns to meat in his clutch. He's the meat miser. Oh god, he just... Oh my god, these bitches are actually on me. Get a hobby! Hold on, just give me a second. Where are you? Hold on. Can I not report this bitch anymore? Great, thank God. Alright. I'd like to be able to play the fucking video game. That would be awesome. I genuinely think what these goddamn stupid sprites do to people's mental state is fucking ridiculous. Like, you cannot seriously be so fucking, like, inept in all of forms of life that you will follow someone from the spawn directly to, like, just wait, like, an entire hour to just wait and find them. They got no job, they got no bitches, their mother is dead, their father is vacant from their life, their stepdad is terrible to them, and they deserve it. These bitches have been living off of nothing other than Chef Boyardee beefaroni for the past 17 years of their life because their dad died and they don't get an adequate form of sustenance anymore. Because their mom left. They don't have teeth anymore. Eating beefaroni through a straw. None of their parents showed up to the Beefler's birth. I was talking about the real-world people, not the Beefler. I think the Beefler has a happier life than these real-world people. The Beefler was born into a world of pain and us making fun of him, and yet he still has more worth to existence than those real-world people that just chase for sprites off the bus. The Beefler contributes more to the world and everything within society than these people do in this video game. The Beefler was unfortunately abandoned at birth, so we have become their parents. But, like, it wasn't intentional, it was just, like, their parents didn't show up and they lost custody forever. The Beefler has no bitches. Yeah. The Beefler is asexual, but not by choice. The Beefler was born with glass bones and paper skin. Every night he breaks his arms, and every day he breaks his legs. Ah, shit, I accidentally threw a grenade at the Beefler. My bad. The Beefler is immune to all forms of damage, but he wishes he wasn't. The Beefler was categorized as a felon from birth, that way he would never be able to vote. Mods put the Beefler in the meat grinder. The Beefler is actually where all the meat at Arby's comes from. They just continuously clone the Beefler. The Arby's Meat Mountain? That's right, it's the Beefler. The Beefler is actually the embodiment of pain of every single animal. True. The Beefler is paid exactly 1 cent under minimum wage. They refer to the Beefler as the most unfortunate individual in the world. The Beefler is employed to do dare PSAs on what not to do with your life, but they haven't even touched a drug ever. They just think that the kids will be so scared of what the Beefler is that they'll never want to touch a weed in their entire life. The Beefler's favorite video game is Sonic Heroes. The Beefler gets put in the burger smasher every morning to reshape him. The Beefler's actually a vegetarian, but unfortunately they don't even serve lettuce at Arby's, so he's malnourished. The Beefler accidentally blew up a gas station once. The Beefler wasn't born, he was created. And he doesn't know why he was created in the way he was. The owner blew up the gas station because the Beefler was there. It was a last-ditch effort to kill the Beefler before it breached containment. Oh god, there it is. Hello, Mr. Beefler. Well, Baymax has high-fived the Beefler, and that unfortunately does mean that he has been infected. The Beefler is actually where mad cow disease started. Arby's didn't even want to hire him. Ow. I am Rat Queen! That's an awesome name! It's not as good as the Beefler, though. I love the Beefler. The Beefler might be the best thing we've ever created. Oh god, there he is! He just looks happy to be here, and he shouldn't be. The Beefler. The Beefler questions why he was born. The Beefler actually originates from an episode of The Simpsons. Arby's, we have the Beefler. You can take him away. We don't want him here. The Beefler is the reason why the Arby's food keeps blowing up. Oh god, there he is. Every time he pops in, I'm jump scared by him. We created him, and now I'm responsible for the Beefler's continued existence. Isn't that fucked up? Chop off the Beefler's legs. No! That's actually how Arby's makes their tuna fish. He's so happy. He doesn't even know what's going to happen to him. He didn't know that he was born into this world solely to experience pain. I love the fact that, like, there are multiple people in the stream right now, and their first impression of me and of you is the fact that we have created this gremlin known as the Beefler, and the Beefler is just doomed to a life of torment. There's nothing else. The Beefler exists solely to experience pain, unfortunately. He didn't even do anything to deserve it. He was just born into the position of, unfortunately, being the Arby's mascot. I'm gonna have to make a shirt of this dude. You know that, right? Like, he's going to have to become a shirt. And it's going to have an image of raw meat in the background. It's a before and after. God. When do we get the imitation Beefler? I don't know. Like what how do you make a vegan version of the Beefler? It's an animal. It still, like, thinks. Even if he was a vegetable, he'd still be sentient. The Beefler is actually the first vegan-approved meat. Not because it features no meat, but because they didn't like the creature to begin with. You're like, no, this animal deserves it. The Beefler. You know, multiple times in my life I am surprised, like, between our interactions, I am continuously surprised that you are not on drugs. Because you created the Beefler. You helped me create this monster. And you did that with full mental faculties. You thought to yourself, yup, the world needs the Beefler. Did the world need the Beefler? Probably not. Though to be fair, did the world need Arby's? It's called autism. You know what? That's true. I've been there. Hold on, let me pet this dog. Alright, goodbye, dog. The dog vanished in the presence of the Beefler. It's unsurprising. Any time another being tries to get into contact with the Beefler, they explode instantaneously into meat. Oh my god, I now have a fucking loading screen of the Beefler. Let's go. This dude tried sniping me from 2 feet away. Come on, man. This isn't Halo Reach. Oh god. Beefler, save me! The Beefler could not save me. It's the Beefler and his original dad. That's crazy. I need to equip that loading screen. I was entirely ready to type in Beefler to find him. Oh my god. Thank God for the Beefler. The Beefler doomed you. Yeah, that's probably accurate. Oh, we're up to Superman. Does Superman have a weapon? Like... He does. He has the fucking... Of course names aren't showing up. The Crystal Smasher. Yeah, this is his for some reason. I need to come up with something better for Superman. Mostly just throws hands. Well, I mean, like, in the game, that, like, in the video games, like, what was this man added with? Like, I don't know if I have anything that would even make sense to give him. Like, I wish there was just an option for fists. I can give him a dumbbell. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make Superman hit someone with a dumbbell. That makes sense. The Beefler. People see him and immediately want you dead. God. God, the Beefler. The Beefler. There he is. He's so disgusting to look at. That's so mean. You created him. You did this. You personally created him. He's walking away from us. He thinks we're gonna hit him with the dumbbell. Oh no, there he goes. Yes, and it was on purpose. He's running away from us. He doesn't want to get hit by the dumbbell. God. This poor creature's entire existence is pain. The Beefler was created so everyone had to have a single entity to hate. The Beefler is personally responsible for ending racism, because everyone forgot their hatred for each other as soon as the Beefler was created. The Beefler is the first person the CIA doesn't want dead, because he creates so much terrible, like, everyone hates him anyway, so they're just like, well, I guess we can't kill him. It would make the people too happy. The Beefler is banned from both heaven and hell, making him immortal. They banned him from purgatory. God has come out and made a statement that the Beefler was his first and only mistake. The Vatican has had to come out and issue a statement saying that their faith in God has dwindled because of the Beefler. Oddly enough, to the shock of everyone, the Taco Bell menu does not feature the Beefler in any of its recipes. Well, I just realized a massive act of cowardice unrelated to the Beefler. This Superman design, the shorts are, like, closer to booty shorts than they are to briefs. That's just fucking cowardly. I'm sorry. If you make a Superman, you put that bitch in proper underwear. I'm, like... Coward. This is the design of a coward, and we're putting him away now. What? Why do you not match? That's so stupid. Alright, well, I guess I'll just do this. Do I have a baton to give you? Oh, I can give you the Goku Power Pole. That actually would make sense for you. Unrelated to the Beefler, I get to do an event with my Stardew Valley wife. Nope, it does in fact have to do with the Beefler. You'll be surprised when he shows up. The Beefler was divorced before he was even born. The Beefler is the patron saint of divorce. Even the shadow people they make live in the sewer won't take the Beefler in. The Beefler is banned from the Salvation Army. But that's not just because he's the Beefler, that's actually because, the Beefler is gay, so the Salvation Army doesn't let him in. Oh my... Why is... I tried to open Pokemon Go on my phone, and it just said no. What the fuck? The Beefler has made Pokemon Go not work. Pokemon no. Damn, I transferred too many Pokemon to Pokemon Home yesterday, and now Pokemon Go's upset with me. This masked man wanted to kill me because the Beefler was here. He was sent into an enraged state by the Beefler's existence. Are there really no chests up here? That's crazy. The Beefler is so bad he got banned from Pal World, damn. That's fucked up. Give me that. Bitches be like, I got my whole life ahead of me. Wrong, the Beefler is coming. Fucking hell. The Beefler was aborted, but lived anyway. He is regularly told to make sure he knows his place. We've created a more hated creature than Charlie Brown, and I didn't know that was possible. The Beefler's very existence made everyone pro-choice. Beefler is so hated, Charlie Brown pulls a football out from him. No, that's not true. Charlie Brown, everyone just pegs him with footballs, just continuously throws them. Anytime you see the Beefler in the street, you throw something at him. The Beefler doesn't have to do anything OSHA certified because they want him to be injured. Found a use for all the Halloween rocks. What's a Halloween rock? Oh, right. Peanuts. The Beefler became the world's most popular fucking birthday piñata. Just 1 year after he was born. Over time, the world forgot that piñatas used to be llama-shaped. They always just became the Beefler. What the fuck? Hold on. The Beefler is so loathsome that George Lucas would not pull up in the longest car. gets run over by all the wheels of the longest car. The Beefler actually set a record. When the Beefler was born, he was the first child that Republicans did not want to marry. Oh, I was not paying attention to the fuel in the Batmobile at all. Oops. Hold on. The rapture happened to everyone but the Beefler ascended. The Beefler has been cast in the next Zack Snyder movie. Guessapina, I'm gonna be honest, this might be the most unwatchable of our streams that we've done so far. I'm thinking about it. This is a bit for no one, other than us, I think. And I respect that. We really did something that no one else will enjoy. And I appreciate... Oh my god, there he is. Okay, he disappeared, thank god! Oh god, he's back! The Beefler, he keeps following us. We keep trying to leave him behind, but he keeps reappearing. The Beefler was the child left behind by George W. Bush. I should ping someone just so they get the Beefler. I need to make a Beefler emote after this. I really do. I should make that like the highest tier emote. God. Why are you forcing people to see the Beefler? The Beefler doesn't even want to be witnessed by anyone. The Beefler would prefer he be left alone. God! It keeps appearing right in front of me. Like, this is the only sidekick that I've ever noticed just, like, appear directly in front of me at, like, the worst times. And every time he looks like this, he always looks like this. He never changes. Like... Why? Yeah, you better run. Oh my god, he's so hungry. He's looking at all of the confectionaries. He wants to eat. Oh, that doesn't break things, damn. God. He is designated to have a hunger that can never be sated. I told you! He's vegan, but he works at Arby's, so he doesn't get any nourishment. Hello, welcome. I'm guessing Gesapina wanted you to see the Beefler. What is alpha-Gal syndrome? Here's the Why? Okay, where's the Beefler? This is the Beefler. He is a being that is created solely out of malice and hate. He is the embodiment of all pain from all animals. And we hate him. He's the Arby's mascot. This is the Beefler. Robin has now been infected. That's a shame. He looks like a raw steak with mold on it. That is how Gesapina designed him. My awful child with every disease. I love the fact that they just made the Batmobile fucking invincible for some reason, so it can just destroy houses instantaneously. Anytime I walk around with the Beefler, people want to kill me, and I don't blame them. Oh. They made new diseases for the beefier ones. Incurable ones. The creature of pure torment. The Beefler. Oh god. Anytime you should be able to have the Beefler on your back. I wish. You can't, though. God. Every time we come back to this screen, it's the first thing I see. I just see the Beefler. And I think to myself, God, we created that. We made this. The Beefler's bones are designed to jut into its flesh. The Beefler was designed solely to feel pain. It's an organic spring log suit. No! Oh, the poor Beefler. The Beefler didn't deserve to be born. They were born into a world that hates them. Oh, that changes with the... That changes with the ranger we're using. That's neat. God. This is a creature. We've created this. I'm gonna make him into a shirt for the next stream. We're never going to be able to be rid of him. Get his horns as a stream asset. I was thinking about turning him into an emote. But have it be at the highest paid tier. The Beefler created Unreal Engine. The Beefler is the CEO of Gearbox Software. Oh god. Hey Beefler. Watch this. Gotcha, faked you out. You're not getting a high five, bitch! I hate him, but I love him all the same. I don't know why we've created him to be as terrible as he is. I do have to respect the fact I just sent a message that said you have to witness the Beefler, and you listen. The Beefler is personally responsible for writing the MCU Spider-Man movies. The Beefler is actually directly related to Robert Downey Jr. The Beefler is what inspired Robert Downey Jr. to do blackface in Tropic Thunder. Oh my god, you can hear him laugh sometimes. God, he's still here. He's still following me. Hello, Beefler. Wendy's had a commercial that was, "Where's the Beefler?" but it was out of fear. They didn't want more of him. They just wanted to know where he was, that way they could avoid him more accurately. The Beefler is kind of like the Noid. Guessapina, I think we've recreated the Noid. I think that's all we've done. Beefler's so horrible, even the Hamburglar won't steal him. Damn. Do y'all know what happened to the Noid and why Domino's doesn't use him anymore? It's actually kind of fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, no, of course, yeah, it does check out for your general knowledge, to be honest. But for all of those who do not know, the Noid was a mascot for Domino's, and all the commercials were about avoid the Noid. You know, he's a guy who ruins pizza. So Domino's was like, at Domino's we avoid the Noid. We don't have him destroy our pizza with bullshit. And unfortunately, there was a real man. Gotta do modding. Always fun to drop in. Look forward to more of the Beefler. You're the first one to ever say that. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, there was a real person whose last name was Noid, and unfortunately he suffered a psychotic break and thought that Domino's was specifically making fun of him, and, like, going out of their way to say that you should avoid this dude and, like, not be around him. Which unfortunately became self-fulfilling prophecy, because that man, because of the Noid commercials, eventually created a hostage situation, because of his episode around being the Noid. So they don't use the Noid anymore because of that. I forget if anyone died in that. Guessapina would know, but I don't know off the top of my head. But yeah, it's just sad and unfortunate, and it's a good example of why we need better healthcare and mental health support in America. The Beefler will return in Avengers Doomsday. This is true. Oddly enough, because the movie is so bad already, the Beefler will actually somehow improve the movie. They reveal that Dr. Doom is actually the Beefler and not Robert Downey Jr., and everyone breathes a sigh of relief. They're like, okay, you know what, they're like, you know what, I don't like the Beefler, but at least this casting is slightly better. The Beefler personally chose RDJ as Dr. Doom. I told you, the Beefler was created from the racism in Robert Downey Jr. when he did blackface in Tropic Thunder. Like, he was born of that instant. The Beefler is the opposite of Jesus. He invented all sins. The Beefler was actually supposed to be the first iteration of Jesus Christ, but when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, he saw all the sins that humans could do, and he was like, "Oh man, you know what? I think they actually don't deserve salvation." The Beefler was born to save humanity from sin, but instead he became God's least favorite child. The Beefler's every apocalyptic rider at once. The Beefler's favorite movie is the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider. Not for any quality reasons, he just really likes it. Once again, the Beefler's favorite video game is Sonic Heroes. Which, you know, we can respect that. Lucifer rebelled specifically because of the Beefler. Lucifer actually didn't even want to continue living once he found out that the Beefler would exist alongside him. All of human history happened so that the Beefler could be created and end it. The Beefler personally created multiple AI data centers. Every modern Simpsons episode has been created and written by the Beefler. Come on. There was a guy who was shooting at me, and now he's not shooting at me no more. He's afraid of the beef. Oh, there he is. The Beefler actually works at Sega. The Beefler is responsible for the censorship in Rouge the Bat's design. Fun fact. The Beefler actually wrote every single episode of Sonic Prime. And Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. You can tell it's been a long week. You can tell it's been a long week by the fact that today we have created the Beefler. God. personally stole the Hedgehog engine. The Beefler is the reason Sonic Forces exists. No. It's his worst crime of all. The Beefler was the guy who wrote all of Sonic Forces. The Beefler had no involvement with, what's it called? Sonic X Shadow Generations. The Beefler kind of looks like a fucked up Chip. Sonic Unleashed. This is the unleashed form of Chip. This is what Chip looks like when he breaks bad. Oh, right. We might have customizations for the Beefler that we can unlock, now that I remember. We can check that after this. Yo! Fuck up! Okay. That dude didn't want the Beefler to exist in a good world with him, I suppose. I guess I can't blame him. But Sonic Softy had bit his head off Ozzy style. Hold on, let me quickly look at the Beefler. Oh my god, we can give him clothes. We can unlock clothes for the Beefler. And all of this one has a broken heart. We could give the Beefler a broken heart. Oh my god. It looks even well, duh. Oh my, we have created a being of pure distaste. That's so awesome. We get to, the more we use the Beefler, the more we unlock for him. That's so awesome. I need to stop. My brain has shut down entirely.